So let me ask you, do you think that Raila Amolo Odinga will actually win the African Union chairman position? And do you think that Raila Amolo Odinga is the next African Union chairman to officially take over from Musa Faki? I want you to take a minute. Think about it very, very carefully before answering in the comment section down below. I will be going through the comment section just to see your response. Because as for me, I think Raila Odinga will lose that job. I will be able to explain to you the secret truth behind all this in this particular analysis. So yesterday, Musalia Mudavadi was in Addis Ababa, in Ethiopia, of course, to represent Kenya at a session of the Executive Council of African Union, the AU. And I want you to follow this analysis very keenly because I just want to take you step by step so that you can understand. Musalia Mudavadi made a speech in a video that I will also allow you to watch. But after listening to Musalia Mudavadi very keenly, I understood two things which are very, very important because Musalia Mudavadi was talking about the issues to do with the African Union, what it means for Raila Odinga's endorsement, the chances of Raila Odinga winning, what will make Raila Odinga win, what will make Raila Odinga to lose that position. But of course, Mudavadi has not mentioned Raila Odinga anywhere in his speech. But of course, we understand that it is Raila Odinga who we are going to endorse. First of all, what I understood from Musalia Mudavadi's speech is that President William Samoei Ruto will endorse Raila Odinga for the African Union chairman position. You know, President William Samoei Ruto has not made it official. There is nowhere, no place that William Ruto has actually endorsed Raila Amolo Odinga. I also understood on the reasons behind all this, why William Ruto will endorse Raila Amolo Odinga. First of all, William Ruto was consulted by the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, who was in the country yesterday, invited by Raila Amolo Odinga. And of course, he met with Raila Odinga. He endorsed Raila Amolo Odinga for the African Union chairman position. Thereafter, Obasanjo met with President William Samoei Ruto in State House. So after consultations with William Ruto will actually endorse Raila Odinga for that position. Secondly, it is because William Ruto has got nothing to lose ahead of the 2027 general elections. And that is why he will endorse Raila Odinga. Because if you remove Raila Odinga from the political equation of the 2027 general elections, William Ruto will be left without any competitor. William Ruto might find himself in a competition with Kalonzo Musyoka or Martha Karua. It will be a walk in the park for William Ruto to win the 2027 general elections. Another issue that I understood in Musalia Mudavadi's speech is what will actually make Raila Odinga to lose the African Union position. Musalia Mudavadi has explained it very well, and I will actually analyze for you after listening to Musalia Mudavadi's speech. But what I want you to know is this. First of all, Raila Odinga is going in that particular contest as someone who has never ever won any political contest. We all understand that Raila Odinga has tried to contest for the presidential bid for 5 good times, but Raila has failed. What should we expect in this contest? Should we expect the same thing to happen to Raila Odinga to lose? Secondly, I want you to understand that Raila Odinga is going into this contest strongly depending on President William Samoei Ruto. Remember, Raila Odinga is the official opposition leader in the Republic of Kenya, which means that Raila Odinga does not have very many connections in the African leaders. So Raila Odinga depends on William Ruto for support, for campaigns, for financial assistance. William Ruto is not a bad person. President William Ruto has got no revenge at all for Raila Amolo Odinga. So William Ruto will do everything possible to support Raila Odinga, but it all depends on how well Raila Odinga is prepared. We don't want a situation whereby if Raila Odinga will lose, Raila Odinga and or his supporters to start complaining, pointing fingers, blaming on President William Ruto. Because William Ruto will do everything possible to support Raila Amolo Odinga. So if Raila Odinga will lose, it will be on his own, not to blame William Ruto. So I want you to listen to Musalia Mudavadi's speech. But before that, just a quick reminder. In case you're listening to me up to this point and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm requesting you to please just take a second or two and click to the subscribe button. You can also give this analysis a like. Just press the thumbs up button down below so that YouTube can recommend this channel and this video in particular to reach out to others. To my returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you for your continued support, because without your support, this channel cannot be where it is, and that is why I don't take the support for granted. You can also activate the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically send you the notifications immediately I post a video in this channel. Having said that, now let us go straight into the details. Just listen to Musalia Mudavadi, what he's talking about, then I will be able to analyze for you the chances of Raila Odinga winning that position and Raila Odinga's chances of losing that position.
The modalities that will be put in place and have been put in place to facilitate a more equitable election of the commissioners and the chair of the African Union. So clearly, the principles of rotation, so that the whole of Africa can be seen to participate. We are trying to deal with a situation where basically Eastern Africa and Northern Africa have never had an opportunity to lead the chair of the Commission for over 23 years, since 2002, 2003. The Southern region has had a chance. The Central has had twice. The West has also had an opportunity. It would not be right if only certain regions continue to produce the leadership. It's also a chance for other regions to participate in this. When the Commission on Human Rights gave its report, it gives the impression that the police in Kenya are on rampage. That is not true. And we have constitutionally the IPOA, the entity that will listen and address any complaints against the police. As we speak, very few countries have managed to place this kind of entity within their constitution and have it functioning. But Kenya has. So we had to correct the situation that the Kenyan police are not being projected in the right manner. They have some challenges, but those challenges, there's a legal mechanism. And on the other hand, our police have also been identified. You know, Kenya has been strong in the peacekeeping efforts within the UN framework. And even as we debate, our police service, which is disciplined, is being sought for so that they can participate in bringing some order in Haiti. So when you create the impression that we do not respect human rights, that is not correct. We have to correct the position, and that is why I intervened.
So first of all, according to Musalia Mudavadi, yes, Raila Odinga qualifies in the African Union. But what about Raila Odinga's previous political actions? Will it affect Raila Odinga's outcome? Musalia Mudavadi is giving us a very good example here, that during the demonstrations, Raila Odinga portrayed the Kenyan police as people who don't follow the law, as people who don't respect the human rights. That particular statement brought a lot of discussions, very serious discussions, during Musalia Mudavadi's event yesterday, until Musalia Mudavadi himself had to intervene to defend the Kenyan police. That Kenyan police has got their own challenges, but also we have an independent institution called IPOA, which deals with the challenges faced by the Kenyan police. Such kind of statements can actually bring more problems to Raila Amolo Odinga in that position. Raila Odinga portrayed himself not as a leader during the demonstrations. Were it not for Obasanjo to come and calm down Raila Odinga and his actions, everything was not going well. So basically, Raila Amolo Odinga's previous actions can cost Raila Odinga so much. Number two, Musalia Mudavadi is saying that the East African is looking forward to Raila Odinga's win. And he's saying that also East Africa has got the best chance this time round to win the African Union chairman position, but also in a condition. Like for instance, in this case, Musalia Mudavadi is talking about the principles of rotation, whereby there are some countries like East African countries and North African countries which has never got a chance to lead the African Union position for over 23 years ago, since 2002 and 2003. Meaning, for Raila Odinga to win, South Africa, Central Africa, West Africa, which has led African Union previously, not to endorse someone else. Because if those countries will endorse somebody else, Raila Odinga does not have any chance to win the African Union position. He will definitely lose. Remember, this is actually a contest. What matters is the winner. And finally, Musalia Mudavadi is saying that for Raila Odinga to win, it means that the African countries must have total unity. And especially the countries which have not produced leadership in the African Union. Like for example, the countries in East Africa. We need to support Raila Odinga in unity. If we are scattered as the East African region, it definitely means that Raila Odinga will lose. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. I also want to know your thoughts, your views and your opinions concerning this matter in the comment section down below. What can you say about this? Do you think Raila Odinga will win? Do you think Raila Odinga will lose that position? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, let me see you again in my next analysis. My name is Jason. Bye-bye.